فَمَنْ ثَقُلَتْ مَوَازِينُهُ فَأُولَٰئِكَ هُمُ الْمُفْلِحُونَ اللهم اجعلنا منهم. Right? Those whose scales become light, or those whose scales become heavy rather, those are the ones that are truly successful. Muflih in Arabic is a little bit different from fa'iz. Fa'iz means successful. Muflih means someone who reaches success after a lot of work. So Allah is saying it's not easy to fill our scales and make them heavy. It takes work. And those people who can do that, they're going to be attaining or enjoying that success on that day. And by the way, success after you put a lot of work in is sweeter. When you get success without putting a lot of work in, you don't even taste it. You don't. I'll give you a silly example, but it'll get the point across. There are some people that they live in wealthy situations. Their parents are wealthy, they're well off. Their father buys the son a bicycle. Forget bicycle, gets him a car. Gets him a BMW, nice car. Did the kid earn it? No, his wealthy background just gets him an M3. And this kid's like, it's a 2008, bro. I wanted a 2011. It's lame. I told him I want a blue one. Got me a silver one. That's like, my dad just doesn't get me. And there's another family, and they're not wealthy. They're not wealthy. And this kid, he goes to school, then he works at a grocery store, then he delivers newspapers in the morning, and he's saving for like 2-3 years, and then he buys a 1978 Cutlass Sierra. You seen those things? Serial killers in Virginia drive those things, right? He buys that. But he's so happy. He cleans it every day, and he slows down when he drives, sees his friends, like, stop, bro. Why? Why is it so much sweeter? Even though it's a piece of junk, it's fine. To him, it's a ride from Jannah. Why? He even gives it a name, He even gives it a name. Don't say anything about Basanti. This is my, right? Because he had to work for it. When you work for something, the joy of it is so much more. Even if it's minuscule, even if it's insignificant. So Allah says, when your scales are heavy, every little speck that went into that scale, in Jannah you'll be like, oh man, yeah. You're going to be looking at your report card and just, subhanallah. Iqra'u kitabiya, hey, read my report card, check this out. 27th of Ramadan, right here. Every tear that dropped out of your eye, recorded. Every tear. Allah says in another place, nothing goes unappreciated by Allah from a believer. Whatever valley you cross, every rotation of every wheel you're driving to the convention, every little bit of gas you spend, every second that you do something for Allah counts and counts and counts. The counter is going. And He will bring it all back. And He'll tell you, you stopped here. And then you prayed Asr over there. Remember that parking lot you prayed Asr at? And then you wiped the gravel off your forehead. He'll remind you of that. SubhanAllah. He wasn't absent. And so, وَمَنْ خَفَّتْ مَوَازِينُهُ فَأُولَٰئِكَ الَّذِينَ خَسِرُوا أَنفُسَهُمْ. And as for those whose scales were light, didn't put in any work. And by the way, it's a very interesting analogy. Scales being heavy and scales being light. It's exactly like worldly life. For a believer, worldly life is heavy. And for a disbeliever, worldly life is light. Everything is light, no big deal, bro. Take it easy. Lighten up. You don't have to say lighten up. Yeah, you lighten up here, it'll be light over there. It's exactly what it is. You take it heavy here, it's a heavy matter to you here, your scales will be heavy over there. That's what it boils down to. So these people, they took it lightly in this world, so their scales are light. الَّذِينَ خَسِرُوا أُولَٰئِكَ الَّذِينَ خَسِرُوا أَنفُسَهُمْ. They're the ones who put themselves in loss. They bankrupted